Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ruben, your brother, coming right back at you to help you make sense of all the craziness that is happening in this world. And I'm going to be real quick. I know I always say this, but today I'm going to be real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, okay, but I'm going to give it to you straight from the hip. So are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Or are you going to be living, are you going to take the blue pill? As I take you back to the Matrix movie? Or are you going to take the red pill and then you allow me to show you how deep the rabbit hole goes? Are you ready? Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, throughout human history, men have been ruled by what? By psychological games. Humanity does not know where it came or where it's going. Whence it came or where it's going. They teach you lies upon lies upon lies. Ladies and gentlemen, because this word, very first sin was to believe on a lie. So throughout human history, politicians and the system as a whole know that the foundation of it, of the satanic world system, is based upon lies. Everything is a lie, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just start by saying this. And this, you can say, well, he's got a point there. I no longer consider this man on YouTube a conspiracy theorist, which is a phrase coined by the CIA back in the 1960s. Okay? Well, he's not a tinfoil hat. He's not crazy. So it makes sense what he says. Well, let me tell you right now. Okay? Straight up and down. Whether you think that what I say here makes sense, see, what I bring to you doesn't matter. See, because what I bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the truth and nothing but the truth. And I prove it to you with links that I send you. In fact, do not forget the links that I will send you. Because today, I'm going to help you connect the dots of evil and how America is being worked from within to be destroyed. Because America was robbed back in the 1913, ladies and gentlemen. Two major things happened in 1913. The IRS was created. Okay? The IRS was created, I believe it was in the month of February. And then the Federal Reserve was created back in December of 1913. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, please, let us see. They depend on they condition you and they lying to you because they know that you always have believed the lies. Just like our first mother and father on this earth, we identify with the lie. We become one with the lie. So that's why they have always been working us. So I'm going to connect three dots for you today. I'm going to first connect the smash and grabs that is happening all over America. Just the other day, it happened in California twice. In a Nike store and one of the Nordstrom stores. So ladies and gentlemen, please, what is happening in America when you see young people thinking that stealing and committing crime is right? Why? Because the politicians, by manipulating, who, by the way, are satanic. They are devils, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't believe me, please take a look at the laws that they passed in California. That if you steal less than $1,000, you're scot-free. Another thing is the zero bond thing? Zero bond. So ladies and gentlemen, please Don't you see? America is being destroyed by design. And it is indeed a shame that it's being done in front of your eyes and you don't seem to do anything about it because they have you distracted. You don't know which way to go. Let me give you an example. Fannie Willis. Yes, Fannie Willis, I believe, and she's funny. Fannie Willis, she thinks she's funny. This sister district attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. Who is she? She's the daughter of Black Panther parties. She's the daughter of Black Panther Party. I think her dad and her mom were part of the Black Panther Party. Now think about that for a minute. What do the Black Panther Party stand for? They don't stand for black people's rights. Black people are they're not ever gonna get any rights. Because justice only comes through God. And since the system is feeding them and working these young people, that's why they go out there and break the 10 Commandments. Because if God's people break the 10 Commandments, ladies and gentlemen, the devil has control over you. You understand? You see how they're working? That's one aspect of it. Now you may say, well, what do you mean God's people? Well, we are all God's creation, but remember, where the black people, I don't like to say the black people, but where the tribe of Judah where Christ came out of, King David, ladies and gentlemen, these people, you got to understand, these people came out of the tribe of Judah. Christ, King Solomon, King David, whether you want to accept it or not. Now, I'm not Israelite. I don't agree with what Israelites talked about on the street. Okay? I don't believe in that. I don't believe in none of that crap that they talk about, that the white man is the devil and the white man is this and that. When, if you take a look, we are our own devil. If not, then look at the black on black crime that is being perpetrated, and we don't seem to do or care about that. So please, I don't want to hear this white supremacy or the white man is the devil, blah, blah, blah. See how they manipulate it? You see how you have been hooked-winged? You see how you've been bamboozled? Okay, so they got this young man. Because soon, ladies and gentlemen, since this is being done by design, you're going to see, and I've been telling you this for years, you're going to see UN boots in the United States. You're going to see, first you're going to see the federal police coming into your town. And they're not going to have any mercy. Neither will the UN troops before America is completely destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. She will be destroyed in 1 hour. So Fannie Willis, the district attorney in Georgia, indicting Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen. She's playing her role. You may say, what role is she playing, Ruben? She knows that the people's votes don't count. It's all part of a game. It's all part of a big fat lie in front of you. And you don't seem to care. You don't seem to want to wake up out of this slumber. Wake up and smell the coffee. All right, so. America's inevitable demise. Just as the whole world just as the whole world think that the whole earth is a globe, when in reality, it is a flat earth. Just as the whole world think that we revolve around the sun and that we move around the sun, ladies and gentlemen, the earth doesn't move. The Bible is clear about that. That climate change is real. That chemtrails are actually contraries. The news that you get from your television news stations or your cable news isn't filtered at all. It is the real news. It is the real McCoy. That your vote count in the political game they play with your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, religions and politics are feathers of the same bird. All public figures like clockwork must play their role, their part, just as actors and actresses play their part in Hollywood. So Fannie Willis is the daughter of Black Panther Party. The Black Panther Party believes in what? Marxists, just like the Black Lives Matter movement believe. Okay? So she's playing the black Fannie Willis is playing her part in indicting Donald Trump, along with other previous three indictments against Trump in D.C., Florida, and New York. New York, my previous hometown. I don't miss it at all. Because, see, the decision has been made. While they have you distracted, ladies and gentlemen, with all of this, the decision has already been made that Donald Trump will be back in the White House as the President of the United States. He will be the last president before all hell breaks loose, before the United States really is destroyed. There's no more time. The devil knows his days are numbered upon this earth. That's why he's pushing the LGBTQ plus agenda. Okay? That's why he's inviting young people to commit crime. That's why they have vending machine in New York offering you what? Crack pipes and condoms. That's why they don't care what is happening in Kensington, in the Kensington neighborhood in Philadelphia, which is like zombie town, okay? Where people walk around zombie and sleeps on the street, okay? America doesn't care, ladies and gentlemen, but in the meantime, it's sending billions and billions of money to Ukraine. You know why? Because this totally lost, mindless leaders that we have in the White House is not really in charge. It's the people that are bringing America down that are in charge and that are destroying America. Okay, so those are some subjects. So, Manny Fanny's, the Smash and Grabs campaign, psychological game, and then now you got the Maui Inferno in Hawaii. What are they using there, ladies and gentlemen? Direct energy. And you want to know when something, because they think you're stupid, right? You want to know. Hold on, because the light is beginning to get to the glare. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you know, I mean, I already told you this. The governor, the first thing that came out of Hawaii's governor was, oh, yeah, this is due to climate change. When the reality, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. I've been telling you, I've been talking about these for years. Direct energy. That's how they start this fire. From Canada to Australia, and now in Maui, California, you name it. Okay? That's how they start these fires. Okay? Because, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to hear this or not, Hawaii are the descendants of the tribe of Naphtali. Okay? They are the descendants of the tribe of Naphtali. Okay? So, for instance, there's a beautiful town, and it was once a powerful, and it still is, in a beautiful town like Lahaina City. The natives there, what do these people do with the direct energy and starting this fire, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to send you proof of it. And I'm going to show you how direct energy works. So watch out for the links. Ladies and gentlemen, these people are beyond evil. Okay? These people are beyond evil. So you got to understand, they wanted their land. They want Lahaina's land. And you know what they're doing right now? They don't have, remember, these are soulless, two-legged devils. Okay? You know what they're doing? Some of real estate, and I'm going to show you proof of it. Real estate investors are exploiting the situation after helping it cause it. Because this is all part of the new reset. Remember what they said. You won't have nothing and you'll be happy. So ladies and gentlemen, that's a city. It's a beautiful city. Okay? Lahaina. So they're sending investors trying to buy the Lahaina's residents to buy their homes. These people don't have no heart. They're soulless. See, that's what happens when you are possessed. You don't care. That's why doctors are able to kill little babies and take little babies in pieces out of a mother's womb through the process of abortion, which is the most cowardice crime that anybody, and the cruelest crime. So we live in a world that is full of evil. In fact, before I go, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what the Bible said. I'm gonna read only one verse for you. Matthew 24. Matthew 24. Look at this. Matthew 24, verse 13 says the following. No, not 12. And because iniquity, that is evil, and because talking about this last day of this last human generation that we are living through right now, ladies and gentlemen, it says this. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. That's no love. Remember what the Beatles used to say? All we need is love. No, ladies and gentlemen, there's no such thing as love. There's no such thing as love. Because humans' perception of love is different than what love really is. Okay? It's not talking about the love of God. It's talking about human love. So ladies and gentlemen, let me leave you with this. America is being played to its inevitable demise, to its inevitable destruction. Don't you be part of it. Establish a strong relationship with your Creator. Understand everything around you. And just like it says John 8, verse 32, and they shall know the truth, and the truth shall make them free. You will be free. You will understand everything. You will see right through things. You will see right through people when they lie to you. Believe me, it is a very powerful thing having this knowledge. You can see that Fanny is a fake. You can see that what people consider a conservative news network, Fox is not really conservative news. Fox, ladies and gentlemen, means, you know what the Fox stands for? And do your research. 666. And you know another thing that Fox has been doing, whether you are aware of it or not? They've been funding satanic charities. The same satanic charities, the satanic organization, okay, that help teach kids in library. that helps carry out the school curriculum. Ladies and gentlemen, and you say, well, why is this happening, Ruben? That's why they got rid of Tucker Carlson, because Tucker Carlson was getting too close to the truth. So he was beginning to be controlled. He didn't want that. So there's no longer, it's like America right now. America is totally divided. No house divided against itself shall stand. No kingdom divided against itself shall stand. No family divided against itself will survive as a family. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, I leave you with this once again. So I was saying, you have to connect the dots. The same devils that is pushing through the politician, that is pushing these young people in San Francisco, in California, in Chicago, in New York, all over the place to go and what they call it, smash and grab. I mean, just like they did in Nostrum. And I'm going to show you that, okay? And most of them, if you look at it, who are they? You think it's by coincidence? Our black brothers and sisters. No, ladies and gentlemen. They don't hate us because of racism. They hate us because evil is abound, like I just read to you. White man is not evil. In fact, the very same people that call themselves, the Israelites, the very descendants of Jacob, came out of the same womb of Esau's descendants, whom people call the white race. We all came out of the same womb, which was Rebecca. Remember, they were twins. There were two nations in her belly. Read Genesis 25. Okay, so the white man doesn't mean to be evil. Okay, doesn't mean to be racist. He's just evil. Because how can humanity be racist against itself? If anybody's racist, it's Hispanics against Hispanic, black against black, Native American against Native American, which is from the tribe of God. Ladies and gentlemen, please, wake the hell up. That's the first thing. See, Black Lives Matter did their job. Now the people are, because they did such a good job with the naive and brainwashed minds out there. Now the three lesbians and others are enjoying all the 90 million that were contributed and then some to them. Okay? Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, I will send you a link. Do you know that Oprah Winfrey is involved in the Maui thingy? In the Maui wildfire? I'm gonna send you the link. I prove what I say here. America is too naive to see its own demise right in front of its eyes and fall for that old game, thinking that we are conspiracy theorists. We are crazy. Well, in reality, whatever we say, we prove. Ladies and gentlemen, you may say, well, Ruben, people may look at you like, why is this Spanish young man talking to America like this? Well, remember, there's no longer such thing as Americans. We are all immigrants here. That's one. And remember, the people that are warning you about what is coming should be outsiders, not insiders. It is written in the book. So I'm here as God's messenger to tell you, establish a strong relationship with your Creator. Do not be part of no religion. Do not get it twisted. That's what they want you to do. Because from religion comes what? Witchcraft. From religion comes what? Spells. From religion comes human sacrifice. Don't come at me with any religious beliefs. Okay? So Black Lives Matter did their job. In fact, a lot of them are still under the Black Lives Matter spell of mind game. It's sad, really, really. Then now you have climate change, and they starting fire. I sent you a link how they started fire in Canada with the Canadian fires. Ladies and gentlemen, this reminds me of the high fructose corn syrup. I remember one time everything contained high fructose corn syrup. Your sodas, your bread, because it was cheaper for them to use the man-made sugar, which is a juice that comes from corn. But in reality, it was causing a lot of, and it's still causing a lot of diabetes and high blood pressure. And another thing that they used to advertise, remember back in the past, the other white meat, which is swine, pork, is unbelievable. You see how they brainwash people? And then lobster, which is prohibited in the Bible from eating shrimp. You understand? We are being attacked from all sides. But God's soldiers and ministers and servants will still stand. We'll be the last people standing up on the earth. I mean, you talk about people talking about the force. That's another lie. Rapture. You see how evil religion can be? There are people out there that actually believe in the rapture, that they're going to be taken up into heaven and the whole earth will be destroyed. Then what are they saying? That they're going to come back? That they're just going to be what? Levitating on the air, and then when everything is done, they're going to, here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we are, it's sad really, how evil, how naive, and how easily deceived we can be. I saw that when I used to work as a door-to-door salesman. See, the trick is, ladies and gentlemen, back in the days, when you knock on somebody's, this was before the internet, when you knock on people's doors, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that comes out of your mouth is not about selling. Because the minute you say that, you will get the door slammed in your face. No. First you introduce yourself. You ask for the names. Okay? You use distracted, like where you from? You from New York? Oh, the Big Apple. So you see, you take him to another level. See, isn't that what religious leaders and politicians do all the time? They exploit people's emotions. Then once you gain their trust, once I gained their trust, they would invite me into their houses. And that's when I made the selling. And they will buy. Because once you get invited into the home, they will buy from you. That's what it's called. First you use personal contact. You get to know each other. You gain their trust. And that was at a low level, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine at a politician's level. Remember at the demonic level used on the spiritual realm. You think the escape for humanity? Well, that's what I'm here. To wake the hell, to wake you up. Wake the hell up. Remember, and I do this out of love. I wasn't going to do any videos today, but it's just too much out there. You got the Mao in front. You got people, almost over 100 people dead. Needlessly. Because they wanted a piece of land there. And the proof is, it's in the pudding. They started offering, buying people's home while they're going through. I mean, the nerve that these people have. And now people are beginning to report this. Now people are beginning to see the direct energy, the reality of direct energy. I've been talking about this for years. Even when in an old YouTube channel that I used to have. May God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, spread this. I don't do this. I don't ask for nothing from you. Just spread this knowledge. Because only a few of us will be saved. Believe me, I've been to hell and back, and here I am. I work for the government. As Joseph did, and as Daniel the prophet did, and as the Apostle Paul did, Gideon, you name it, King David, King Solomon, all mine. So that's all I have for you. Remember, it's my love for you all, and I hope to see you. If we don't see each other before then, I hope to see you back in the desert, because we will be going back to the desert. We need to get away from this. We're not going to be raptured up. We are earthly beings, because we were created to be. We were created to in the image of God, to be a creation, an everlasting creation of God. But we messed it up, and now the devil has convinced the whole world that it was God's fault. Oh, that he tried to do this. He tried to do us a favor by waking us asses up. Yeah, by lying. Isn't that what politicians do? So let me leave y'all. And remember, love y'all. God bless.